From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And pitching in this game, Jacob Misiorowski. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there. Ready to go now? In half up to hit. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, Maikel Garcia steps in for the Royals. That one missed. Just starting out here at Target Field. And a foul ball. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here is Joc Pederson. Man on second, two down. Outside with a breaking ball. And the right-hander's 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. And that's the inning. Back at Target Field, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Chase Burns. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Here's Pete Alonso. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two. One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's Byron Buxton. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball
That's
4.
4. Take your
Well, a
base.
breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And next for Minnesota, Taylor
Nope,
Ward.
that's away.
Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back in Minnesota, top of the second, Paul Goldschmidt steps in for the Royals. And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2. Got him. One away. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
28, Kyle Isbell.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. Now here is Michael Massey. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Bottom of the second. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
The right fielder.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
Cut on and missed at 101. 1-2. No score here in the second. That to right. Takes it in for the out. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Nope, that's high.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Back at Target Field, on to the third inning. Victor Scott steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Got him looking that's a
Up
strikeout.
next to the Royals, the left fielder, number
Ian Happ, the next to hit. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Happ
That's a
lays
ball.
off.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one lifted to left. Ward on his way over. 2 away now. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 40.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Twins catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
the second baseman.
So up next for Minnesota, Casey Schmidt. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Trey Turner now. 2 down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Turner with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back in Minnesota, start of the 4th, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. The count 2-1 in the air, right field. Nimmo takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Jack Peterson. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 down, nobody on.
No.
Just missed. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That hits the dirt. Ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down looking. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Twins, Pete Alonso.
Well, these Twins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
On a line out towards center. Dives, and he can't hang on. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Check
No,
swing.
that's a ball.
No appeal. Ball 3.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands
Take your
back.
bait.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one at triple digits.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. But no advance from the runners.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit.
Lewis.
2 on, 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 2-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful of.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. All loaded up. Trevor Larnach now at the plate. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. His 9th homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Yainer Diaz, the next Twin up to hit. That's ripped into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Back at Target Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Paul Goldschmidt steps in for the Royals. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And
Nope.
this is
That's
inside.
inside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next to the Royals,
Kyle Isbell
the
will hit
number
next.
28, Kyle Isbell.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton has a beat on it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now to
City,
start the bottom of the
number
5th and
65,
taking over on the mound, Noah Cameron.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Hammered. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
He's got it. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
No, that's a ball.
Man at first, one away. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Oh, he brought it back. Runner tagging from first to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25,
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Twins,
and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Jose Butto.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Strike two. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next to the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Ian Happ digs in now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Oh,
The Royals down by 4, and we're the top half of the sixth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just off the inside edge. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bobby Witt Jr. Three two now. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Taylor Ward. Falling behind 2-1. Ward recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Taylor Ward blasts one out. His 18th home run of the season. Here's Royce Lewis. Here's a 1-1. And strike two.
no, that's
That one
Oh.
missed. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down. Brandon Nimmo, the next Twin up to hit.
Oh.
2-1 now. Foul ball. To the right side. Goldie steps on the bag, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Scott on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7, Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That catches the corner. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Just
Nope, that's off the
missed.
plate.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
In the air, right side of the infield. 1 up, 1 down. And Jack Peterson stands in. Foul ball there.
That's out the corner.
The Twins leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Salvador Perez. Out to short. Turner over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at Target Field, and now the Twins catcher, Yainer Diaz. Up the middle, and that one handled. Over to Goldie, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Casey Schmidt. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Scott ranging back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Back to the top of the order, Trey Turner at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
74,
Ryan Walker.
Ryan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Paul Goldschmidt now. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell. 1-1 now. Swing and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Massey now at the plate. And a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side, Schmidt. In plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. Back in Minnesota. On to the bottom of the 8th. Pete Alonso digs in now.
Ball.
The 2-1. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's too low. Ball 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Left field, way back there. That one carrying, and that is gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 7. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Alec Marsh.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Brings it in, 1 down. So digging in, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Twins, the
2
right
down,
fielder,
base is empty.
Brandon
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo.
Nope. Ball 2.
Two and 1 now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Target Field, all set to start the ninth in this one. Victor Scott steps in for the Royals. And a 2-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. And that
No,
just
that's a ball.
misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Ian Happ. That's
That's a ball.
outside. 2-1. Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And Ian swings through it. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw.
He's
Too
safe.
late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Inside. Full count now. And ball
That's
4,
low.
2
Ball
aboard.
4.
He's
Take it
making
back.
things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Next to hit, Michael Garcia. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one ends 7-0.